Hello, 5th grade violin and viola students. We now have our instrument out of the case. We've unpacked it all and we're ready to go into our different positions that we need to know how to do to get ready to play. However, we still have a case that's in front of our toes, so we want to get that out of the way. So we're going to close up our case and we're going to move that to the right side of our chair just so that we have that out of the way and ready to work with now the instrument. So before we get into the position I am now, our ready position, we're going to start in a different position called rest position. So our instrument is going to go diagonally across our body, and then we can use our right arm to kind of secure it a little bit, to give it a little bit of a hug. Now notice that my left hand is attached to the shoulder of my violin or viola, and this hand is not going to move at all as we make these transitions between our rest position, ready position, playing position. So the first thing we need to do to get into this ready position is to lift up our right arm so that it's out of the way. We're going to take our instrument and rest it now on the left knee. So the left side of our body is our instrument side of the body. Our right side will be our bow side or our pizzicato side. This is the side that will produce the sound. So on our left side of our body, we've got all of this lined up. Instrument on, or hand on the left shoulder of the instrument on our left knee, and now we're into ready position. So one more time, that transition from rest position, where we've got a nice hold, a nice hug on our violin or viola, into ready position. Now we have to get to playing position, and here's where it might be a little tricky. So I'm looking at the back of the instrument, and I see that my thumb is pointed a little bit toward the right. So I'm going to lift my instrument off my knee. I'm going to look at that thumb and I'm going to give myself thumbs up, and I'm going to continue around. So now I've rotated my instrument, and then I fly it into my shoulder. So sitting on the shoulder, we want to make sure that we're comfortable, and we have a shoulder rest on the back. Hopefully we put our shoulder rest on when we were unpacking our instrument. We've got our shoulder rest on there. That might need to be adjusted a little bit to make it comfortable on our shoulder, but we've lifted, we have rotated, thumbs up, and we're going to fly it into our shoulder. Notice that my head stayed straight. I didn't do anything to my head when I got that instrument up on my shoulder. And I'm going to turn my nose just a little bit so I can look down the fingerboard of my instrument. I still have my left hand attached right here, lining my nose up toward the fingerboard of the instrument, and with my shoulders nice and relaxed, I am now in playing position. So let's practice this a couple times. Down to rest position. This is where we start. We've unpacked our instrument. Rest position, get a nice hug. We're going to let our right arm up onto the left knee for rest position. Out, rotate the thumb, fly it into the shoulder, and look down the fingerboard. And now we're ready to play.